Students, today we will discuss an important reaction of carbonyl compounds, that is nucleophilic addition elimination reaction of ammonia and its derivatives. Now, what is ammonia? You know very well. Ammonia is NH3. Its derivatives means you are replacing the hydrogen with any other group, you will get the ammonia derivative. So you will get NH2Z. So these are ammonia derivatives. Here hydrogen has been replaced by a group Z, and Z can be any other group. Now we will discuss what are those groups which can be substituted here in this ammonia derivatives. Now this reaction with carbonyl compounds, if you write these reactions, this is a carbonyl compound, C double bond O, and there are two alkyl groups. They may be hydrogen or they may be alkyl groups. It undergoes reaction with H2NZ. Write it like this. This is ammonia derivative. What you will do, remove one water molecule from here. So this is a way of writing the reaction, a shortcut to understand how the reaction is taking place. You will remove one water molecule. So two hydrogen from nitrogen and oxygen of carbonyl group will be removed. You will get C double bond and Z. So in this way you have to write the products, but you must know what are the different ammonia derivatives. Now the reaction taking place here is nucleophilic addition elimination reaction, and to understand how does it take place, you must know the mechanism of this reaction. So we will quickly discuss the mechanism of this reaction. See, this reaction takes place in a pH range of around 3.5. means it should be slightly acidic medium. In a slightly acidic medium, pH has to be maintained here around 3.5. So controlled pH must be there for these reactions. Now what is the mechanism? There is C double bond O. First, in the weakly acidic medium, the protonation will take place. Now this oxygen has two lone pairs. Clear? Now whenever you have this is a nucleophilic addition reaction, means nucleophile will attack the positive center. So there must be highly positive charge on carbon present here. Here it will be partial negative and this carbon will be partial positive. So if we take this CO group, it will be partial negative, it will be partial positive. But if you have a weak nucleophile like ammonia and its derivatives, they are weak nucleophile, the rate of reaction can be increased if you increase the positive charge on this carbon. तो weak nucleophile है तो nucleophilicity को तो affect नहीं कर सकते, but we can affect the electrophilicity of the carbon here by protonation. तो अगर हम ऑक्सीजन का प्रोटोनेशन करते हैं, we will do the protonation here. See what will happen. C double bond O, oxygen will donate its electron pair here H, and there will be positive charge on oxygen. पॉजिटिव चार्ज क्यों आया? क्योंकि उसने अपना लोन पेयर हाइड्रोजन आयन को दिया है. ठीक है. सो ऑक्सीजन हैज गिवन इट्स इलेक्ट्रॉन फॉर बॉन्डिंग विद हाइड्रोजन, सो इट हैज पॉजिटिव चार्ज. नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन? एक तो ये इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एटम है, इट इज इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एटम and there is a positive charge on electronegative atom, so it is highly unstable. To reduce its instability, this pi electron will shift here and you will get OH and there is a positive charge here. Now what is the difference between these two? यहाँ पे क्या था? पार्शियल पॉजिटिव था, तुमने प्रोटोनेशन करके क्या किया, उस पर फुल पॉजिटिव चार्ज ले आए. सो द न्यूक्लियोफाइल विल अटैक इजीली एंड द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन विल इंक्रीज. तो प्रोटोनेशन करते हैं और वी नीड अ स्लाइटली एसिडिक मीडियम टू इंक्रीज द इलेक्ट्रोफिलिसिटी ऑफ कार्बन so that the reaction can proceed easily and the rate of reaction may increase. So this is the step. Here you will get positive charge. Now it will react with H2NZ. There is a lone pair on nitrogen. This lone pair will attack now here on positively charged carbon, because अब यहाँ पे full positive charge है, तो अब ये easily attack कर पाएगा. There is a carbon here, OH I am making here, OH, and here N, H, H and Z. Two hydrogen and one Z. Now next step, what will happen? See here, Now nitrogen has given its lone pair to carbon for bonding with carbon, तो nitrogen के ऊपर आएगा positive charge. Clear? Now there will be, now nitrogen is also highly electronegative, positive charge है उस पे, तो एक bond pair उस पे shift होगा. This bond pair will shift here and this hydrogen will be attacked by this lone pair. तो ये hydrogen, there will be a proton transfer actually. तो proton transfer होगा from the nitrogen to the oxygen. तो ये बना C, ये हो गया OH2 plus. Oxygen has given its lone pair to hydrogen for bonding, positive charge आएगा. नाइट्रोजन ने अपना लोन पेयर बॉन्ड पेयर ले लिए तो उसका चार्ज हट जाएगा. So you will get this compound. Now this is a very good living group. It is a living group, so it will easily leave and you will get C. Again here you have positive charge on carbon, N, H and Z. Now in the last step what will happen, तुमने यहाँ किया था, एक हाइड्रोजन ऐड किया था ना, हाइड्रोजन आयन इज ए कैटलिस्ट है, सो इट विल बी रिमूव. तो यहाँ से H प्लस रिमूव होगा, माइनस H प्लस, और ये जो बॉन्ड पेयर है, दिस बॉन्ड पेयर विल बी शिफ्टेड हियर टू रिमूव द पॉजिटिव चार्ज ओवर कार्बन. तो ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज रिमूव हुआ, यहाँ का डबल बॉन्ड आया, देयर विल बी अ डबल बॉन्ड हियर, N and Z. So this is the ultimate compound that you will get. But see, in this reaction what is happening, first there is a nucleophilic attack. So this is a nucleophilic addition reaction. First of all, nucleophilic addition is taking place here. After that what is happening, elimination is taking place, means एक water molecule remove हो रहा है, so ultimately elimination is taking place here. So it is a type of nucleophilic addition elimination reaction. So I hope you have understood the mechanism. Now we will go to the ammonia derivatives. What are the different ammonia derivatives? Now let's start with ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. What will be the reaction? This is carbonyl compound. ये कुछ भी हो सकता है, aldehyde और ketone. H, you will write H2N. H. In this way you can write, because I have told you there will be a removal of water molecule finally. तो क्या करना है, सिर्फ water molecule remove करना है और जो भी compound तुम्हें मिलेगा वो product होगा. So you will get this compound and this compound is named as imine. So the product forms are known as imine. Sometimes the question asks what is the product formed when a carbonyl compound is treated with any ammonia derivative. So you must know the name of the product formed. Carbon double bond NH. This group is known as imines. Clear? Now amines are RNH2. In the same way we will write here. हाइड्रोजन इधर लिखेंगे 2 हाइड्रोजन NR, यहाँ से एक वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव होगा. व्हाट यू विल गेट, C डबल बॉन्ड NR. NR मीन्स इट इज सब्सटीट्यूटेड इमीन्स. यहाँ पे इमीन्स का हाइड्रोजन सब्सटीट्यूट हो गया R से, सब्सटीट्यूटेड इमीन्स, और दे आर ऑल्सो नोन एज Schiff's base. Schiff's base. Clear? Now next is hydroxylamine. Hydroxylamine is NH2OH. This compound is known as hydroxylamine. You have to remember the formula of the compounds. So hydroxylamine is NH2OH, C double bond O. यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन इधर लिखेंगे NOH. यहाँ से वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव हो जाएगा. What will be the product? C double bond O double bond NOH. This compound is known as, this is hydroxylamine. The products form are known as oximes. Clear? Hydrazine. Hydrazine is NH2 H2N NH2, means NH2 NH2 hydrazine. तो reaction क्या होगी? Similarly you have to write the writing. The reaction is very easy and these are asked in the board exams. To complete the reaction, water molecule remove होगा, यहाँ पे बनेगा C N सिंगल बॉन्ड NH2. जो ये हाइड्रोजीन है तो जो प्रोडक्ट्स बनेंगे उन्हें बोलते हैं हाइड्रोजोन्स. द प्रोडक्ट्स आर नोन एज हाइड्रोजोन्स. Clear? So writing the product is very easy. You have to just remove the water, oxygen from carbonyl and hydrogen, 2 hydrogen from the ammonia derivative. Phenyl hydrazine. फिनाइल हाइड्रोजीन में क्या होगा, हाइड्रोजीन है H2NNH2, फिनाइल में मतलब एक हाइड्रोजन फिनाइल ग्रुप से रिप्लेस करना है. सो यू विल गेट NH and there is a phenyl group present here. Similarly, you can write the product here H2N NH and there is a phenyl ring. Clear? So what will be the product form? ये बन जाएगा डबल बॉन्ड, यहाँ से वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव होगा N NH and there is a benzene ring और phenyl ring here. What are the hydrozones था, हाइड्रोजीन था, तो when you are taking phenyl hydrazine, the products are known as phenyl hydrozones. Clear? You have to remember the name of the products also. Next is 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrazine. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrazine. phenyl hydrazine बनाएंगे, you will make phenyl hydrazine and 2,4-dinitro. सेकेंड और फोर्थ पोजिशन पे दो NO2 ग्रुप. This is second position, this is fourth position. 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrazine. प्रोडक्ट क्या बनेगा, आई एम डायरेक्टली राइटिंग द प्रोडक्ट हियर. ओ रिमूव होगा, यहाँ से हाइड्रोजन रिमूव होगा. द प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म विल बी NNH. देयर इज ए बेंजीन रिंग हियर, NO2 और NO2. एंड द प्रोडक्ट, द नेम ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट इज 2,4-dinitrophenyl हाइड्राजोन. क्लियर? तो जिसमें भी हाइड्राजीन हुआ है उसमें हाइड्राजोन्स आ रहा है. फिनाइल हाइड्राजीन है तो फिनाइल हाइड्राजोन्स बनेंगे. 2,4-dinitrophenyl हाइड्राजीन है तो 2,4-dinitrophenyl हाइड्राजोन बनेंगे. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ब्रेडीज रिएजेंट. इसे ब्रेडीज रिएजेंट बोलते हैं और ये इंपॉर्टेंट रिएजेंट है. वाई? बिकॉज द 2,4-DNP दैट यू गेट एज द प्रोडक्ट हेयर, ये जो प्रोडक्ट बनता है ये येलो या ऑरेंज प्रेसिपिटेट होता है. दिस इज ऑरेंज और येलो प्रेसिपिटेट एंड दिस इज यूज्ड एज अ टेस्ट फॉर एल्डिहाइड्स एंड कीटोन्स. अगर कार्बोनिल ग्रुप का टेस्ट करना है तो 2,4-DNP टेस्ट करते हैं and in this test you get a yellow or orange precipitate of this product, so we can identify whether it is a carbonyl, it contains carbonyl group or not. कार्बोनिल ग्रुप को डिस्टिंग्विश करने के लिए किसी और फंक्शनल ग्रुप से हम ये टेस्ट करते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज सेमी कार्बाजाइड. सेमी कार्बाजाइड है H2N NH CO NH2. H2N NH CO NH2. You can see NH2 is common in all the ammonia derivatives. NH2 सब में आएगा और उसका H2 रिमूव हो जाएगा और तुम्हें प्रोडक्ट मिल जाएगा. तुम्हें ये जो Z पार्ट है ये रिमेंबर रखना है. दिस इज Z पार्ट. क्लियर? सो व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म्ड हियर? C डबल बॉन्ड. नाउ यू हैव टू रिमेंबर हियर NH2 का हाइड्रोजन वहां से रिमूव होगा. देयर आर 2 NH2 ग्रुप हियर. दैट H2 will be removed which is adjacent to NH. जो कार्बोनिल ग्रुप के पास NH2 है वो पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करेगा. We will tell the reason why. So you will get N NH CO NH2. So you have to remember while using this reagent you have to use NH2 which is away from carbonyl group and the products are known as semi-carbazones. Semi-carbazones. Clear? So this is all about the ammonia derivatives. One or more question can be asked from this in the board exam. You have to write the products and the name of the product can also be asked. Now we will discuss some reasoning questions based on this. Now why the pH must be controlled here? Controlled pH you have to maintain. Why the pH must be controlled you must know, and the reason is that if you are taking very less एसिडिक मीडियम मीन्स द मीडियम इज टू लेस एसिडिक, तो प्रोटोनेशन नहीं होगा. प्रोटोनेशन नहीं होगा तो इसकी इलेक्ट्रोफिलिसिटी इंक्रीज नहीं होगी एंड दीज आर वीक न्यूक्लियोफाइल्स, दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू अटैक ऑन द इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक कार्बन. इफ यू आर टेकिंग हाईली एसिडिक मीडियम, अगर तुमने हाईली एसिडिक मीडियम लिया है सो यू नो दिस इज अ बेस. ये बेस है क्योंकि उसके पास लोन पेयर है और ये हाईली एसिडिक मीडियम में प्रोटोनेट हो जाएगा. मीन्स इट विल फॉर्म इट्स सॉल्ट NH3+Z एंड इट विल लूज इट्स न्यूक्लियोफिलिसिटी. उसकी जो न्यूक्लियोफिलिसिटी है वो लूज हो जाएगी एंड इट विल नॉट बी एबल टू अटैक ऑन द कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड. क्लियर? So the medium should neither be too acidic nor too less acidic. It should be medium. The pH range must be 3.5. Second question is, I have just told you that you have to, when you are using semi-carbazide H2N NHCO NH2, here why we are not using this NH2 in the reaction is because the lone pair present on this nitrogen is not available for donation. It will not be able to attack because its lone pair is involved in resonance and it is not available for attack. तो ये क्या होगा, यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, ये लोन पेयर यहाँ पे शिफ्ट हो गया, तो ये लोन पेयर अवेलेबल नहीं है अटैक करने के लिए, मीन्स दिस इज नॉट न्यूक्लियोफिलिक नाइट्रोजन, दिस इज न्यूक्लियोफिलिक नाइट्रोजन. यहाँ पे कोई रेजोनेंस नहीं हो रहा. दिस लोन पेयर इज फ्री टू अटैक, it is free to attack on the carbonyl carbon. That's why only this nitrogen will participate in the reaction. The NH2 which is adjacent to CO group is involved in resonance and hence it is not free for attack. So these are the two main reasoning questions that can be asked from ammonia and its derivatives, the reaction with carbonyl compounds. So that's all. I hope you have understood the reactions. You have understood the concept in the reasoning questions. Thank you.